Everyone, welcome back to another live masterclass with Kitchen 365. My name's Megan, and today we are going to be talking about Order Automation 101. We're going to go through a brief introduction, talk about order creation, converting quotes, linking your design outputs, handling any order changes, syncing orders to inventory, and key takeaways. So let's just dive right in. So let's get into what it's all about. Efficient order management isn't just about processing sales, it's about optimizing your entire workflow, reducing errors, and ultimately enhancing customer satisfaction. Move my face out of the way here for you guys. All right, so when it comes to order creation, imagine a customer first contacts you. This could be through your website, phone call, email, showroom, what have you. This initial contact should be captured as an inquiry or a lead. From there, you gather their needs, discuss the project scope, and create an initial estimate. And this is where the initial sales process truly begins. Traditionally, this would be very manual. This would involve spreadsheets, email threads, and multiple documents. The goal, however, is to move this to a formal quote, then a confirmed order, and finally an invoice. So with Kitchen 365, our approach focuses on a centralized system that tracks every step, as you can see in this screenshot right here. From the moment an inquiry comes in, it enters a structured workflow. This means less chance of leads falling through the cracks and a clear path for every potential order. Now, when converting quotes to orders, one of the biggest time wasters and sources of errors is excessive data re-entry. Doing things manually, like the good old days, sometimes just does not cut it anymore. How many times have you or your team had to retype customer details, what products they picked, or pricing from a quote into an order form? It's inefficient and it's prone to mistakes. At Kitchen 365, our streamlined process tackles this head-on by enabling the direct conversion of quotes into orders. As you can see right here, this is our quote management dashboard. Think of the quote as a draft of their order. Once the customer approves it, you can then, with a few clicks, transform it into a live order within your system, and you can see the status right here. This is achieved by designing your quoting tool to be intelligent, whether you use ours or not. When the quote is approved, the data isn't retyped, it's just transferred from being a quote to an order. So next, linking your design outputs to SKUs and pricing. So for many businesses, especially in design-heavy industries such as the cabinet industry, the design phase is integral. So software like 2020 Design, the tried and true, generates detailed outputs, including measurements, material lists, component breakdowns that need to be translated directly into your sales orders and then ultimately your production process or your sourcing process. So ideally, your design software should either generate a bill of materials that directly references your internal SKUs. So this requires you to set up your design libraries that align with your product catalog so that they can just really source that information and those SKUs quickly. And then they should export data in a format that can be easily imported into your order management system that has predefined rules for mapping design elements to SKUs and their corresponding prices, just so everything is accurate and easy. This also accelerates the transition from a beautiful design concept to a tangible order ready for production. It's a critical step in avoiding costly mistakes and delaying sales. Next, handling changes in orders. Things happen, things come up, customers change their minds. It's a reality in many industries. So whether your customer is changing their mind on a cabinet finish, want to add an extra component like a pull-out drawer or a spice rack, or adjusting quantities, managing these changes efficiently is vital to avoid delays, confusion, and any financial discrepancies. At Kitchen 365, our approach to handling changing orders focuses on centralized tracking and reapproval workflow. So centralized tracking, all change requests should be logged within the original order. This prevents information from getting lost in emails, sticky notes, or being duplicated. The reapproval workflow, for like major changes, if they're deciding to scrap everything and begin again, the system should prompt a new customer approval, just like the initial quote, so that everybody's on the same page before proceeding. By having a structured process for changing orders, you're able to maintain control, accuracy, and it allows you to communicate the impacts to the customer. So this turns any potential headache into a manageable part of the order lifecycle. Next, let's talk about syncing orders to inventory. This is where the digital order truly translates into physical action. So effective syncing ensures accurate inventory and supply chain visibility, two major things here. So as soon as an order is confirmed, the system should ideally reserve or deduct the necessary items from your inventory. This way, you're not overselling and you're able to provide real-time stock availability. For custom or made-to-order items, a confirmed order can automatically trigger a production request or create a work order, queuing it up for manufacturing. And then supply chain visibility. Integration with suppliers can even trigger reorder alerts for components that are running low based on your new orders. That way, you're not having to delay any upcoming projects. The level of integration transforms order creation from a sales process into a complete operational workflow. It minimizes manual communication between departments, reduces delays, and provides comprehensive visibility into the entire order journey from initial click to final delivery. So again, making sure that you have accurate inventory levels, automated product triggers, and supply chain visibility. Those things are the big three. So we've covered a lot of ground in a short time today, illustrating how a streamlined order creation process can transform your business. So let's just recap the top takeaways. Centralize data from inquiry, enable quote-to-order conversion, bridge design to SKUs, streamline approvals and deposits, systemize change orders, and integrate with inventory. By focusing on these areas, you can significantly reduce manual effort, minimize errors, expedite your order cycle, and ultimately deliver superior customer service. Thank you for joining us today and taking the time to learning about streamlining your order creation process. We hope you found this session valuable. We encourage you to take these insights and evaluate your own processes. Even minor improvements can lead to significant gains in efficiency and customer satisfaction. And Q4 is the perfect time to assess your processes in preparation for 2026. If you're ready to transform your order system, contact us today at Kitchen 365 to see how we can be of service and to schedule a free demo of our own platform. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.